Now as we go through tonight, we'll have partly cloudy skies, still a little bit breezy, 35 degrees by 7 o'clock, and we'll be down to 28 degrees by 11 o'clock. And breezy conditions will make it feel a little colder than the actual temperature. But today we were in the mid 40s here for the Front Range, warmer down into southeastern Colorado in the 50s, and then a pocket of cool air up here towards Sterling, Ray, Scottsbluff, North Platte. Temperatures only in the 20s for this afternoon. We also had 20s and 30s for the high country with snowfall off and on all day long. Our average afternoon high this time of year is 45, and that's what we hit today for our afternoon high. The record is 70 degrees set back in 2015, so not too long ago we were sitting at 70 degrees on this day. This is what it looks like in VAIL. We've had snow through the last 48 hours, the same for most of our resorts in the high country. That will start to taper off as we go through tomorrow. But for right now, it's beautiful in Denver, 43 degrees. It feels like it's only 34 though, with the winds about 23 miles an hour. And that's going to be an issue tomorrow in the high country as well. These gusty winds with the blowing snow, it's going to make it feel like it's around zero up in the mountains. We do have avalanche warnings in effect here for our central mountains. High wind warnings all the way from northern to southern Colorado, right up into the foothills and the mountains. And so we're going to keep a close eye on these high wind warnings because off to our west, just out I-70 up into the foothills and the mountains, those winds could gust as high as 85 miles an hour. So when we issue when the National Weather Service issues a high wind warning, it is very serious with these winds that will be gusting through the region. 25 degrees tonight, partly cloudy and breezy for Denver, and we'll have temperatures mostly in the 20s here for the Front Range. Colder to the west once again, 10 in Sterling, 16 for Ray, and 17 for Burlington, with those same teens and 20s off to our west in the higher elevations. Our dog walk forecast not looking too bad. Tomorrow morning we'll be in the 30s early on, and we'll be up to 53 degrees by noon with lots of sunshine on the way. And we're expecting a high tomorrow of 54 degrees, really beautiful with sunny, breezy conditions, about 10 degrees warmer than what we saw today. Those afternoon highs in the 40s and 50s here, still that pocket of cold air off to our northeast, and then even 60s toward Pueblo, La Junta, and Lamar. Mostly 30s out toward Telluride, and 50s for the Grand Junction area for the western slope. So what we're going to see is another cold front coming down. It'll be a little milder tomorrow, and then colder air moving in for the beginning of next week. And we have another batch of cold air that's coming straight from the Arctic all the way down through the central U.S., and we're on the very edge of that. So as we get into the middle and end of next week, some very cold air is headed our way. So be prepared for that. Like mentally and emotionally. Our temperatures are going to be in the 50s for Sunday. Then we're dropping into the 40s Monday and Tuesday, and then light snow Thursday and Friday. And look at that high on Thursday, 22 degrees with an overnight low of 2. And then we'll be up to 25 on Friday with some light snow, back up to 39 by Saturday, Jacqueline.
Mentally and emotionally preparing myself. Thank you, Stacy.